Dragon's Lair, the fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon.
iiRcadians assemble.
The fireworks. It's fire. It's fire.
We're ready.
You guys, we're ready. Everybody's ready except CT doesn't have his camera on again.
You got everyone here. Ritual Dello, How to Bachelor, Retro Arcade Music Man, Brooklyn Menace.
We got Ram in the house. That's what's up.
That's right. We got Vince V. We got
Brooklyn
Twisted
Menace,
Gaming.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't got my camera on. I'm not around.
Vince V.
I had to step out.
Where are you at? What do you mean you got to step out? You're
I
supposed to be
had
at
to
home.
step out
It's
to go
Thursday.
see somebody real
It's
quick. Let me turn on my
iiRcadians.
camera.
Come on,
Give me a
CT.
second.
You're supposed to
Turn
be
it on.
here.
Hold on.
Wait,
You'll
where
see
are you
where I'm at.
Counting on you.
I'm going to show you.
Are you
Where's that
driving?
button at?
Every time I talk to you, man, you're driving. You're like, hold on, I'm driving.
Oh, no, I'm chilling outside right now. But turn on my camera. Hey! Down here at the iiRcade.
What are you
Have
doing?
to see what's up with John. It was his birthday the other day.
Happy
it
birthday to
was.
John.
Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday
John.
to John. Yes, Tuesday I think it was his birthday. Was it Tuesday or was it yesterday?
I think it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday. Yeah. So John, the CEO of iiRcade, happy birthday, buddy. Love you. Actually, no, it's love you, baby. But we'll just that's for John. Like, Oh, he has a name. I guess I got to watch the rest of the season. I don't know. I feel really bad.
You don't know it's Grogu?
Well, I've heard the name. I haven't seen. Okay, just I don't have a lot of time.
You need to catch up on that show. It's good.
It is pretty good. It is good.
Yeah, we got P-Dubs here. P-Dubs is legit.
P-Dubs in the house.
He's in the house on the other side. Wow.
So lots of stuff going on. John's birthday. We had a couple of new games came out. You guys, we had Biomechanical Toy. We had Street Basketball. I played Street Basketball, and it's kind of interesting. It's like a 2D basketball game. You can't go forwards and backwards. It's only left and right. It's going to be. I really hope that they make that one for the online because there's some skill in this. I think it's going to be interesting.
Well,
have you guys tried that one?
I haven't tried it, but what I'm interested about that game is Michael said that there's the character creation's fairly robust with it. So if you can make your own like individual baller and go at it and get online, that could be fun. So yeah, I mean it has potential.
It has like a character creator where you can like do the hair and the look and stuff, but there's only like just a couple faces and a few hairstyles and just I mean as far as like aesthetically there's not a lot of options, but when you play it you earn points and then those points you get to like upgrade different skills, right?
Oh.
So like and you beat somebody you get some points and then you can upgrade like your stats and stuff. So I haven't played it enough to really get too deep into that yet, but I'm looking forward to that. So that's
how much is it?
Like $850. Well, you always ask
That's
how
too
much
much.
everything is. I don't know. I have no idea what okay.
You wanted to just buy it, don't you, CT Jason?
What'd you say?
FOMO's a myth.
It doesn't
said,
matter.
Doesn't matter how much it costs. If you wanted, you buy it.
I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for the people.
It's
okay.
okay. I just looked. It's $5.99. $5.99.
Thank you. $5.99. That's not bad.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's not. This is not NBA Jam, guys. Okay, if you think you're gonna buy it and it's gonna play like that, but it's chibis, like that's not what it is. It's 2D. It's a whole different. Like, there's a button combination that you use to like juke past somebody. So it takes a little bit of practice, but it is different. So don't expect like NBA Jam with chibis.
Yeah.
That's not what this is. So
how's the shooting mechanic on it?
from what I can see, it's mostly just like if you hit it at the top of your jump, then it'll go in.
So it's pretty consistent with other games.
With that, it's pretty consistent. But yeah, it's
not NBA Jam.
No, it's not NBA. It'd be like comparing 10-yard fight and what's the other one? Tecmo Bowl. They're not the same. This is like 10-yard fight of the two, right?
Yeah.
If that makes sense, it's a horrible analogy. But
I skipped that one, Jeff. So
I
skipped that one.
Biomechanical?
I got Biomechanical Toy, and I have to say I enjoy that game a lot. It's a lot of fun. It's just like all shooting and blowing stuff up, and it's super trippy. I mean, like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's just trippy. Like, everything in it is just crazy. I know. Brooklyn Menace, what did you think of it? He's in the chat. He's played it too, apparently. He was mentioning it. It's a really fun game, though. I enjoyed it. It's like a run and gun shooting game. It's it's cool to discover something that you've never played. I like to think I've played everything because I'm so into arcade games, and then I play that game and I've never even heard of that game, but it was really a lot of fun, which I like it. I think it's cool. I haven't gotten to the end. I've gotten to about the 4th level, so I need to play it some more.
Well, I believe John said it was never even released in America, or if it was a very, very small, limited release.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for most of it pretty much is a new game. I mean, it looks great, and, I like the aesthetic of it. It's got a kind of what Alice in Wonderland almost kind of vibe to it, but yeah, it's a run and gun, so that's kind of a unique combination. Although I will say I did not pick that one up either, and the reason why for me is that it's not 2 players, because I like to play games like that with my little man, and so it's got to be 2 players, man. So
I didn't realize it wasn't 2 players. That's interesting. Now, before Jason asks, it's $9.99, okay? Because I know you're about to ask, what's the price?
I was going to ask you. That's a good price.
There you go. Have you played either of these 2, Jason, or have you got a chance to?
Not at all, but I'll buy it tomorrow. I'll check it out.
He's like, I promise, guys, I'll buy it. I'm like, you don't need to. You don't
need to buy it.
There's 300 games. Pick the ones that you like.
There's a ton of games.
It's all
Pick
good.
something you like. I enjoyed Biomechanical Toy though. I like it. I would give it a recommend.
Probably am going to end up picking it up. You guys know me.
Anything where you're shooting stuff and blowing stuff up, I generally like. If it's an arcade game, so
is it kind of like basically Gun Force but on acid? Is that basically?
Yeah,
basically,
pretty much. Yeah, if you've played the Thunder Hoop game, it's like that, but not as grown up. It's just more trippy and less grown up than Thunder Hoop.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I think either Michael or John, one of those two, said that it was made by the same people that made those games. And Thunder Hoops too. That one is a sleeper. Like, I mean, I highly.
It's a great game.
Yeah.
I mean, that game is fantastic. I mean, I literally laughed a few times the first time I played it because some of the stuff is there's so many references to things, like aliens and Rambo, and he's got machine gun hands. He's got the bullets coming out of his hands. It's awesome.
Right.
But the Biomechanical Toy, if you like that game, you would like Biomechanical Toy. It has a similar feel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. $16. You can grab them both and have yourself a weekend.
Yeah, Prince Malcolm says Biomechanical Toy is like if Earthworm Jim had a human body.
Okay. All right. Interesting take on it.
Yeah.
So check this out. We've had a lot of people we had sales, right? Where they were like, what, $300 you could get a bar top, just not long ago, like a month or 2 ago. And a ton of new people joined the iiRcade community by buying their first iiRcade unit and it's kind of interesting
What
being
is this?
from where we are,
What is
where
this?
we've had it for months. What'd you do?
All right.
Oh, okay. Oh, Retro Arcade Music
Hold
Man.
on.
Yeah, I love that guy. That guy's fun to watch.
Okay.
Anyway, what I was saying is, we've had ours for months now, right? And so it's interesting to see people who are just now getting into the iiRcade, starting to see some of these old games that we played a year ago, and now we're kind of like, yeah, that's old news now. We're talking about the new stuff. And they're like really enjoying some of the games, even like the packed in 11 games that come on it. So it's kind of fun to see a whole new crowd of people coming into the community. Don't you guys agree?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So we have a couple of lovely ladies from the community that just are starting to get into the iiRcade, and they're kind of getting their first impressions. Now here we are a year after it's been out, and this is like their first experience with it. So just wanted to show this off because they did a stream earlier in the week.
Yeah, I'd really like to plug their morning show.
Yeah.
New
What time are
Sensation
they
and
doing
Miss
that?
Kongs Are Us.
Is this a weekly show now that
It's
they're
a week.
doing every
Yeah,
week?
it's like I think it's bi-weekly, but Kongs R Us does a great Sunday morning show every week, and
Yes.
so that now they actually have two shows, and one is with Miss Kongs R Us, and one is with B, and it's a really great way to start Sunday morning. So
And
I'd
which
highly
channel
recommend
is their show on? Is it on
I think it's on Kongs R Us
Kongs
channel.
R Us? And
Yeah,
do we
and
know
it
what
comes
time?
on Sunday mornings.
Sunday mornings. Okay, so
Kongs
check
in the
them out.
chat. He could probably tell us the time.
Oh, maybe he
But-
can.
It's usually around 10:30ish, I think, in my time.
I think when she does stuff with New Sensation, though, I think they stream it on both their channels, though, as well.
Okay.
So it'll be easy to find then.
It's really good.
Hey,
Like
real quick, hold on.
every Sunday, I try
Chris
to
had
watch.
a question. He had a question in the chat. He asked about the
watching the
price
chat?
for the new iiRcade. We don't got no price yet. They don't know.
Yeah.
I just wanted
Yeah,
to
they
address
don't know
that.
yet.
Not yet.
Ah, yeah.
$8,000. I don't know. I just
Looks
make
like
numbers
Off
up.
Grid Arcade got his iiRcade.
All right.
Nice. I don't know. You know what? Honestly, I don't think the new version 2, I guess they're calling it. I don't think it's going to be out until probably maybe summertime. I don't think they've really started, as far as I've heard, any kind of production on it yet. So when pre-orders are going to go up, what the price is going to be, I don't know. We'll talk about price speculation later, but yeah. So anyway, let's show this clip. This is just a short clip of New Sensation and Mrs. Kongs R Us talking about kind of their first experience
And
playing iiRcade.
Last night I streamed on the iiRcade and you were there for a little bit. Yeah. So I've been wanting to do that for a while and it was so much fun. Like an hour and a half went by like that. So I think I played, I wrote it down. I played 10 games. I went through 10 games. Yeah. And that's the cool thing. So a few things about the iiRcade that I really liked. And sorry if I'm repeating myself for the people who were there last night, but ease of use for anybody who's not accustomed to playing games of any sort, because they have all sorts of different kinds of games on there. So it will tell you right when you get to the screen that you're going to go into playing the game, exactly how the buttons are mapped out for you, which is super, super helpful. Every game should do that, if you ask me. Before you start, here it is. I know games have a lot of tutorials, but that's a little bit different. And sure, but to start with the mapping of the buttons, I think that's great, and that helped quite a bit. And then some of them even go further, just like step by step. Here's what you're going to be doing. So ease of use, great. And then the games, they have a variety of different types of games. You've got fighting games, puzzle, sports, all sorts of different ones that you can go to your genre, or you could just look them up alphabetically. So that was really easy for me to do too. Even the games that I have like no clue, like the shooting games, the side scrolling shooting games, I'm not good at those at all. And I was able to pretty quickly figure out, I can go forward and backward and I can do this and that just by playing the game for a little bit. So, and the sound, really good. And then the graphics, I thought it's a really good looking machine, and the games looked really good on there. So A for me. I'll definitely be playing it again, and I think other people are enjoying it as well. So those were the two big ones that were different that I got into the past couple weeks. So
that is very cool, very cool, and very cool to see that you're just jumping into the iiRcade, because I know it was sort of oh, he brought this home, but now there's definitely playability and things on it too. And I see like a lot of like the little cutesy games you can play. Do you see some like games that you were playing with Rev, with your children, or is it just like something like you're playing solo?
No, that's absolutely. I'm glad you mentioned that. So we just were talking last night about how our daughter, who is 7, will love to play a bunch of these games because, again, easy. You can jump in and out. You don't have to, put a bunch of time into it. And they're just fun. They're fun to look at. So for sure, you can play with other people. Rev and I will probably do some shorts where we're playing each other. And, I actually have a chance in these games to maybe beat him. So
that's cool. I'm glad that they're liking it. I do have to address that comment from P-Dubs, because P-Dubs, I had that picture at least a dozen times on my channel. You don't watch my countdowns, apparently, because you were in every single one of those countdowns for quite a while. So I'm just saying, you're not watching my countdowns. Are you guys sleeping through my countdowns? Is that what it is? I don't know. I had you, Detroit Love, Papa Brad's, somebody else. I can't remember. A bunch of people.
But I wanted to address something she said there. As far as kids playing it, I can attest to that as well. And my little man, he always is wanting to jump up on the iiRcade. Bomb Squad especially, he loves that game. And I love playing it with him. Although even though he's watching this, we do get to a part where he kind of he holds me back, and then I get frustrated because we can't get past it because he's actually blowing me up as well. But yeah, so if you have kids, Bomb Squad, definitely check that one out. Kids love it.
Blowing you up? You mean like friendly fire?
Yeah, because you gotta get the other people with your bombs, and then if you hold on to it too long, then you both blow up. And
but in Bomb Squad, sure, that can happen. Definitely. Well, that was really cool to see those guys. And what they have to say.
We want to welcome everyone to the iiRcade community. If you're coming to the community, whether you're new or old, welcome to the community. And I just want to let everyone know we are all iiRcadians. If you're watching this, you're obviously interested in iiRcade, so you're an iiRcadian. And we definitely want to have people from the community on the show. If you're interested in doing a segment on the show, you can contact any one of us. I've done several, but you can contact Jeff or you can contact Mikey, and we would love to feature people from the iiRcade community that are just doing positive things and are talking about iiRcade. This is our iiRcade show. So that being said, we have a great clip this week. I would like to introduce Anthony Sevens, and he's going to talk about the iiRcade leaderboards, and he has an amazing horror-themed arcade lounge, which is just amazing. So, Mikey, can you roll the clip for us?
Hey, what's up? Anthony Sevens here, also known as Sevens Arcadius on iiRcade. Well, today I'm here to give a little PSA, I guess you can say, concerning leaderboards. Myself, as well as a few others, have talked about how, it's a little sad and disappointing sometimes when people feel like they get really discouraged because they can't place on a leaderboard in very challenging or difficult games. Now, I'm not saying whether a game sucks or not, because even some of us, we like to play even the sucky games or the more low-end games because, we want to try to place on a leaderboard or just kind of, do a little bit better than we did the time before that we were on, right? But anyways, Leaderboards came out in 1978 with the release of Space Invaders. That was the very first game ever to have a leaderboard. And basically the company said the reason why leaderboards were invented was we need to find a way that we can get people to keep coming back and playing. So if they make 3,000 points one time, then they want to pump in more quarters and give us more money so they can do better than 3,000 points the next time and then get even higher and higher and higher. And then, as we all know, it turned into a little competitive thing between players, and then eventually they wound up doing like worldwide championships and tournaments and stuff, and really making leaderboards the competitive place to be. Now, sometimes, you have people that are very, very competitive edge and that they have to be number one or they have to be top 5. And then you have people that are just on the more casual edge of things. They just like to simply play the game. And whether they make it onto the leaderboard or not makes no difference at all, because it's all for the love and passion and the fun of it, right? But anyways, I was never a big leaderboards guy. I never joined tournaments and competitions. I never considered myself to be the best of the best, and when it comes to any kind of game. And quite frankly, there's quite a few games that I play that I absolutely suck on. I'm second place on Techie Packy. All right, here's the secret. That was the last game I'd ever thought I'd ever place anything on. So basically, when I made the top 5 leaderboard originally, I was just kind of like, whoa, pat on the back. Like, this is actually a game I'm kind of sort of decent at. And then myself and Neuron, we're back and forth, Corrupt Neuron, we're back and forth between first and second place, alternating. But, we even joke about it behind the scenes, because we do talk quite often. We're waiting for somebody to blow our scores out of the water, and it'll happen some. But other than that, most of us, we play by ourselves, and most of us, when it comes to high scores or leaderboards, we're playing against ourselves. It's always nice to have other larger goals to hit, but if I'm playing a game and I'm only scoring like 3,000 points in a game, okay, and someone else scores 5 million, going from 3,000 to 5 million right away, that's a bit of a stretch, and that's where it kind of becomes discouraging, because you start, it's almost like the game starts shouting at you, like Gandalf, like, you shall not pass! And, we kind of get crushed by that. Like, man, this game sucks. It's too hard. We give up. I'm never going to make the scores that other people are doing. More things to keep in mind. You want to be good at something, you have to practice your butt off. A lot of these games that we're playing are from the 80s and from the 1990s. So these games are decades old at this point in time. So there's a lot of us who have previously played a majority of these games. So when we jump into them on the iiRcade, we kind of know what we're doing already. We know the secrets and the tips and the tricks and how to do this, and this. And those who have never played these games before, they tend to struggle a little bit. Even myself, and there's a couple games where I've never played, and I struggle myself. I'm not on leaderboards in every single game. I have over 50 games in my iiRcade, and I'm not on a leaderboard on every single one. I like to joke around and say, I'm number 2 on Techie Packy, I'm number 11 on Strikers, and then I have, a secret invisible spot on the leaderboards on Rage of the Dragons, because I can't even pass the damn first match. Some games are genuinely difficult, but you see on the leaderboards that there are people that have overcome those challenges, and they're landing on the leaderboards and they're getting bigger scores. It's because they have the time to take to practice. Seriously, it can be overwhelming sometimes to have 200 games in your machine, and you're like, well, which one do I play and which one do I try to get on the leaderboards? Pick a game, pick your favorite game or one that you thoroughly enjoy, jump on it, and just dedicate a lot of time to that one game. That is how you're going to score big. Another way you're going to score big is by actually asking the pros, the people who have notched really high on the leaderboards. Ask them for advice. Don't be afraid to step up and say, how do you do this? How do you do that? What's the secret to beating this game? I'm not understanding the mechanics of this game. And, the one thing I've learned about the iiRcadians is that everybody in this community, in this family, for the most part, is very, very communicative and very helpful with each other. So never, ever be afraid, to step up and ask for some advice on something. But, never, ever be discouraged. Just push start, play your game, play hard, and just have fun. No one's winning competitions here. Have fun. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. This is Anthony Seven signing off. Until we meet again, take care of yourself and take care of each other.
Yes, a big thank you to Anthony Sevens.
Yeah.
Just when you think
putting that end thing on the end of those videos.
That's what I was gonna say. Just when you think we got all of our problems fixed, here comes another one. But I got something to say if you want to put me up on the big screen real quick. Before we went into that video, if you guys noticed, Brad said contact him or Jeff or me if you want to get a segment on the show. But he didn't mention CT Jason. And the reason why is because he has not been granted those privileges yet. So do not contact CT Jason.
Yeah, CT,
I'll bring on whoever I
Jason,
want.
What was it you said earlier, CT? You're like, you guys all come in the front door. I come in the doggy door.
You might not survive.
It's I don't got to stuff away in the StreamYard. I got to get the link. You didn't say it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, make CT full screen again. I want to see him.
Okay, hold on.
Let me hit the button.
You noticed we made everybody blue. He was complaining that we were not blue, and so we made everybody blue.
There he is.
There he is.
Yeah, they left me here by myself. There ain't nobody here. I'm here after hours.
He's like taking pencils out of John's desk and stuff. And
are you gonna do some karaoke?
He's in Korea, so you thought you'd see him there? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Looks like they took the whole crew with them to Korea.
Yeah,
and maybe you can find the inside scoop on some of those Gen 2 there, CT. Pass on the info to us.
Oh, I can't say I'm taking one of them home too while I'm here.
He's just
One
gonna
of Gen
steal
2
stuff from their
models.
office.
Bye.
Nobody there. So I got to put this to rest here real quick for P-Dubs, because he keeps saying, I'm not on your stream anywhere. This was my countdown. Oh, who's that? Who's that on my countdown that I used for every single sale video? There
Yeah,
you go.
with the leaderboards, what's important is every single time I have to be above Jeff Rainwater. As long as I'm above Jeff,
I noticed that.
I have accomplished my goal as a game player on iiRcade. And what's cool is like you really do get these friendships with people you play against. Even though you're just playing for a score. And I can't wait for the online because it's even going to be better. I mean, aren't you guys excited for online play? I mean, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
I'll
I
become
see
sooner than
somebody on
later.
the leaderboard that gets above me. It motivates me to want to go beat, especially for somebody that I know. And it doesn't matter if it's somebody that I like or dislike or whatever. It's like I'm like, oh man, Mikey's on there. I gotta beat Mikey or what. It motivates me. I don't know about you guys, but
well, what I was thinking is let's motivate the whole community. And if you see the whole community, if you see Jeff Rainwater on one of those leaderboards,
yeah, take him out. Take him out. That's
get him off the first screen. Thanks, guys. Yeah, no, but I welcome the competition. That's what makes it fun. Yeah. So I gotta say there were some pretty cool comments during Anthony Seven's video about his horror themed lounge that he has there. That is pretty awesome. Like, did you guys see all the stuff that he's got in there?
He's got a whole lot of
we need to address this immediately. Okay, CT is fully in the show. That's on his end. He's not using a computer. He's using a phone. He's 100% in the iiRcadians, and he has full privileges to do everything that we do. If you want to work with him, just reach out to him, and I'm sure he'd love to work with you too. But just realize that he's doing everything through a phone. So there's
There's reasons why. Once he gets a computer, he promises that he's going to
up the game. Yeah,
he's going to show you.
But not yet. Give it some time.
But CT's 100% in. Thank you.
Yeah.
No promos needed.
Yeah. Don't blow our kayfabe, man.
Isn't that right, CT?
Yeah, it's all right. We don't need to stick the wolf pack on you. It's okay.
Thank you.
The wolf pack's coming after
you. We got two of the founding members on the show.
You're right.
Guys pee on people's carpets and stuff, and I'm like, get me out of there. I don't have anything to do with that. What do you guys? So CT and Mikey, what do you guys think? Leaderboards, like
Double Dragon Online.
do you guys think leaderboards are just kind of?
I think leaderboards are fun and all. You know what I mean? Like if I get on there, I get on there. It is what it is.
Yeah, I love the leaderboards. I think it really is motivating. It's like when you went in the arcade and tried to get the high score. Except now we're playing against amazing players, and boy, have we got someone to talk about for this show.
Speaking of the leaderboards, I know for myself, like on all my machines in here, if they save the scores, like our family, we compete for them. Which if I'm honest, it's not much of a competition. It's Mikey J all down the line, but but we actually I have a chalkboard for some of the games that are on my Atari 12-in-1 that they don't save the scores, that we put those on there as well. So that's just in my own personal arcade. So you take that to the next level with the online leaderboards. I mean, how can you not like it? I mean, it's literally connecting all of our arcades into this one arcade where we're all competing for these.
I like this comment. Leaderboards are cool, especially seeing someone It makes the community smaller. Like when I see people that I know from chats on different shows, it just makes me feel like I'm more part of the community. So leaderboards are great for community involvement.
I mean, let's be honest. When Console Fanboy had an iiRcade and he was on the Eggs leaderboard, everyone was gunning to beat him, right? Like
that was exciting. That was pretty funny.
It was exciting because we're all, and you know what? When we all kind of rally around, like we're all like focused on one particular game or one particular leaderboard, then it kind of makes it more fun, right? So like, there's one game in particular we're about to talk about here, which is a game that we've had a lot of attention on recently, that people have been gunning for, trying to beat the game. And Brad, do you want to introduce this
one? I want to introduce this one. This video is very special to me. This is the second video that I ever put on YouTube. So looking at it, I almost laugh when I watch it, but I still like it because it's a flashback. But this is the second video I put, and this week's game spotlight is Tropical Angel. Brad O'Connell, and I'm here today to talk about one of my favorite games for the iiRcade. It's a game called Tropical Angel. The game Tropical Angel is currently available in the iiRcade store for a price of $5.99. And here she is, Tropical Angel, 1983, Irem Corp. The nice Miami Vice graphics. Look at those graphics. Seas have never been as purple as they are in this game. And yes, it was that way in the arcade, just as purple. Okay, I'm gonna go over the premise of the game. You are a swimsuit wearing water skier. And for some reason, this moron in the boat has decided to take you in the rockiest lake on the face of the earth. You have to ski around all these rocks, which are constantly coming at you. There was a little buoy. If you go through that buoy, you get extra time. This game has a lot of pressure. You have a clock, which is timing you as you go. If you run out of time, game over. Some other things about Tropical Angel. That also have jumps on the course. And of course the jumps are awesome because you get to fly through the air. If you want to get a good score in the game, one of the keys to scoring better is you want to go backwards. If it's not hard enough, you actually get a lot more points if you take your water skier and you have her run backwards. The graphics in this game were really impressive for the time when this was made. Of course, today we look at this and it's not that impressive, but for the time it was made, it was very impressive. As you get your flags, they'll show up right here, and that's how you know you've went through each gate. As you get further in the game, if that's not enough, they throw a shark in the water with you. If the shark eats you, the game is over. This is one of those games that's kind of easy to explain, but hard to master. I'm going to show some gameplay footage. You how to get points. You got to go backwards. Take your water skier, have her go backwards. The more you go backwards, the more points you get, especially on the easier level. The first level, You want to go backwards as much as you can. Make sure you hit those gates. Don't get hit by the rocks. Crazy.
Look out for the shark in the water. The shark's coming.
This is the epitome of a fun retro game. Just give it a chance and you might enjoy it. Going out of the video, I'm just going to show you some of the cool scenes you can get to if you make it far enough in the game.
Tropical Angel.
Tropical Angel.
That's nice.
Now hold up, Brad. I gotta ask you something on this. When you spin her around, you get more points. I thought that button was brake, like it was slowing you down.
You can actually go backwards, and she'll kind of jiggle. It's crazy. Like,
do you get more points for doing that?
I don't know. It seemed like I think you do at the beginning. It seems like you can point press that function.
I didn't.
But I don't know.
That. I thought that would slow you down. I guess we need some
no.
tips.
You control your speed, but you can also go completely backwards. And the whole time she does that, the points seem to be going faster. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to try that now.
So they reward you for the jiggle.
It's dangerous because you can't steer.
What's the rating on this?
Yeah,
game, do we know?
The rating is F for fun. That's the rating. It's F for fun. And, don't get hung up on that. This is from the 80s. Remember the 80s? Remember Miami Vice?
I remember the 80s, yes.
You look at the logo of this game, it's like straight up Miami Vice all the way.
Yeah, I was watching RoboCop as a kid. You go back and watch it now, and you're like, ooh, that was pretty intense.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough.
This is pretty fun. I'm on those leaderboards. I think
you're not doing too bad.
Not too far off on there. I'm on the first page. But now that you told everybody to come after me,
nowhere near someone. Nowhere near someone.
No, that's great.
All right.
I want to talk about one of the incredible gamers in our iiRcade community. His name is Todd Russell. This is a game I love called Tropical Angel. And if you look at the leaderboards, right there at the very top, you see Todd Russell. He's going to show us he actually kill screened this game. He got to the very end of the game. And Papa Brad, he's sitting at 5. Why don't you come see if you can take me out?
See what kind of score we can get going on here. First level I'm going to play through and show you. Maybe I'll go a little longer. Goal is to get somewhere between 35 and 40,000. 40,000 is really good for the first level, but 35,000 plus is plenty acceptable. And obviously the goal, you're water skiing. And you want to try to not crash into rocks or go take the high risk moves. This first level is a good scoring level, so it's a good one to really work on. Try to get your score 35,000-ish plus. Like I said, 40,000 is excellent. Don't want to hit the rocks like I just did. That's okay. I got a decent score going. You can die a few times on the first level and still do really good. Still have a really good score. So don't worry if you do. I currently have the highest score on this. Whoa! Twice. 108,386. Got that today. I'm going to want to get through it here, that's for sure. Key is if you die near a jump, if you can. Because then you can just keep taking the jump over again, and you'll still get a lot of points. So it doesn't hurt you really if you die as much near a jump as long as you recover. I got it this time. There we go. Now I'm going to take my suicide jump. I'm going to die on purpose after these 2 jumps. Because the ending, you want to run this time down. And like I said, my goal is like between 35 and 40,000 on the first level. I'm going to get to do this one more time. Maybe twice. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Probably smart to take it here. Probably smart to just take it here, which I will. This will be my last of this. This starts out with the B class. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it. 15 seconds left. See my score? About 36 something. 36,450. Good score. That's B1. Anything 35,000 plus, good score for the first level. And it starts out with a rather intense series of rocks that you have to navigate. And then there's a jump right there, which is seductive. I got through the first gate. That's a good sign. I haven't died yet. I got to keep it going. I got to get through the shark. Tons of rocks, as you can see. I mean, it's just a whirlwind of rocks in here. And I've got to get through them. I've got through 2 of them, and I haven't died. Here comes the shark. I'm sure it's this one. No, maybe not. I thought the shark was right away. Nope. I'm still okay. Just a whirlwind of rocks so far. Through. Okay, here we go. 3. It's 128. I believe I have the score. I believe I have it. 74 seconds. I've got the score. If I don't choke here. No shark has appeared yet. Here comes the shark. 4th. Here he is. Now, I just got to avoid him because he's 20 seconds. If he gets me, it's 20 seconds. 20 seconds I lose. I did not get the shark. This is a world record run for me. Best record for a double shark. A double shark. Oh, jeez. I think I'm going to get him, though. He's cutting across. I'm keeping him in front. I got it. I have beat it. First time ever. 131,300. I have never beat that. I still had 39 seconds to go. Woo! What comes now?
This man is a hustler. Y'all seen that?
I don't even know. We're going to find out in a moment. What happens?
Oh, yeah. Congratulations. Kill screen that
Look
game.
how excited he is. My gosh, I'm excited for him.
You passed it. Tropical Angel will give you
This
a
is pure joy.
congratulatory kiss.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that. And now the game is over. That's it. And kill screen. The game's over.
Look at that enthusiasm.
The
He needs to
game
put my initials
is
in
over.
there. Let me get some
Just
credit.
beat Tropical Angel. Wow.
Let's see what his score is. I wonder.
That's it. That's all there is to it. New world high score, 133,250. Let's go out of this. There it is. The game has been beaten. There's a double shark to end the game. Kill
Double
screen.
sharks.
You get the celebratory kiss. And it's over.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well
There you
done,
go.
sir. Now, to be
Well
fair,
done.
this was what, 2 weeks ago, and we've had maybe 2 or 3 people have
but
beat
he's
the game
still
by
number
now.
1. He's still number 1. He's
Oh
still
yeah,
number
he's
1.
back on number 1 again. The last
Yeah,
I
and I want
looked.
to say this. I want to say this.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Why are you in a fishbowl?
It's time. It's time. It's time we put a challenge out to this community.
Oh snap!
Oh no.
Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Jaws. None of man's fantasies of evil can compare with the reality of Jaws.
Oh,
Oh.
is that
Okay,
that
okay.
explains why you look like you're looking through a peephole. On
Yeah,
a
this is
boat or
my
something.
fish eye. Okay,
What
so,
is this?
so yeah, this game I'm putting on a challenge. $25 Amazon card starting at today's date. Anyone that can beat my high score will be entered in a contest for a $25 Amazon card. All you have to do is beat my score on Tropical Angel.
What's your
Oh.
We'll do the
score?
drawing on the next
What's
show.
your score? What's your score? Do you know?
Yeah, I know exactly. My score I am in 6th place on the leaderboards, and my score is 95,090. So beat 95,090, you have to be present to win. This is not a phone it in. You have to be present on iiRcadians to win. $25.
Now, even
Amazon
Todd is
card.
not going to be there because you got to play it again, right?
He'd have to beat his high score.
So the dates when
You'll
you
have to
guys
beat his high score. The dates
on the leaderboard, it shows the date you got that recent score. So he's got to
it
do it
shows
again
the
now.
date. So the date will have to be from today on. And see if you can take Papa Brad out. See if you can knock me down a couple pegs, because I'm sitting at 6 right now. Let's see if you can take me out. Come on, bring it on.
You're not going to be on the first page.
I want to put a little bit of spice on there. If they can get 3rd place, I want to double it. Let's make it 50.
$50 bounty now on Tropical Angel. Oh, and one thing I didn't mention.
How much is Tropical Angel in the store? There's going to be a boatload of people buying it now.
It's a cheap game, and it's ranked 169 right now. That's the ranking. That was before. Yeah, it's a great game, and give it a shot.
You know what's the best part about this is that if you beat Papa Brad, you are also beating Rainwater. So
that is true.
Just by default, because I'm already lower than him. I'm not trying to beat you, Brad.
That's right. I got to get this filter off. It's scaring me.
I think I'm eligible for this $50. Oh, well, that's cool. That's exciting. So, guys, you have until Thursday. We're going to check live on the show next week, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, live next week.
Okay.
And you have to be present to win. If you're not present, you don't win. You have to be present for the show, period. No exceptions. 96,000
or better this week.
We'll do a contest. Contest this week, and it's that's it.
Okay.
It's on.
It's on, you guys. It is on.
Bring it.
And see, this
Come
is
on,
what
let's see some
this is what I'm
competition.
talking about when we're talking about how
calling out the
makes
community.
things fun, right? Like, no, well, also $50 prize pools makes things fun too. So there you go.
Absolutely.
So that's really cool of you guys. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
And,
so,
yeah, I'm purposely not going to play too. So you just have to beat my score right now. I'm not going to play. Beat my current score.
I think I might enter. I want to win.
Okay, man.
You want to win?
Bring it.
I think you should. Okay, so what else happened this week? There was one other thing that happened this week that was actually pretty cool. And I didn't know about it until somebody posted it in the what do you call it? In the what's going on now?
Facebook group.
Brad's figured out how to play with XSplit, I guess.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, all you gotta do is beat Papa Red. Come on, take me out. Come on.
Take him out, people. So that's exciting. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna be watching that throughout the week. But anyway, what I was saying is there was so you guys know Colin. We love Colin. He's part of the marketing firm that works with iiRcade. And these guys, I don't know how they did it, but they got the iiRcade onto cable television show that we all grew up loving and watching, The Price is Right. That was pretty interesting. That's cool marketing that they did for that, getting it on The Price is Right like that, so
she knew how to play.
he said it right.
That's what Jen says. She is right.
Oh yeah, she knows how to play Prices Right. She ain't fooling.
What's up, Prince?
I've seen how the bachelor said that markup. Now, remember what you pulled up, Chef? It's actually $820 on the website.
It is $820 on I looked at the website. Regular price is $820. Now, I gotta say this. Put in the chat if anyone has actually paid $820 for their iiRcade, because I don't know that anyone has. Because they always have. It's always on sale.
Yeah, it's like the price fluctuates a lot.
Yeah, it's always on some kind of sale price. If you're paying $820 for it, I'm so sorry about that. My things just started going off.
It's all good. That's life.
But yeah. Well,
this is real.
So while we're talking about prices, that's a good segue, because one of the things that we wanted to talk about today was speculating on price, right? Like we don't know what the price of the new Gen 2, I guess they're calling it's going to be. We don't know if it's going to be 500. We don't know if it's going to be 5,000. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think it hurts the community when we have these streams that come out, like where they say, well, I'd be willing to pay $1,000 for that arcade, or I think they're going to charge this much. Do you think that that's really doing a disservice, or is that helping the community by making like speculating like that? What do you guys think?
Well, I'll go first. As far as I'm concerned, as long as you're having the back of the community, you know, and you're trying to drive prices down, I think that's a good thing. But, you know, we've seen some other people lately when they're almost like encouraging higher prices. And, you know, I'm a little bewildered by that. Why would it be encouraging people to pay more for essentially the same products? So that's, you know, that's definitely concerning.
That's super concerning, because I think people on YouTube should be, you know, they should be consumer advocates. They should be looking out for the fans. They shouldn't be trying to say, oh, well, this is definitely worth it. You know, would you pay this much more? How much more would you pay for this? They should not. That is not good. It's, you know, I mean, I think, you know, when you look at, you should be only there for the fans, trying to keep the prices reasonable. What do you think, Jeff and Mikey?
Yeah, I mean, when you say like, would you pay for this? You know,
would you pay $700 for this?
Yeah, it almost seems like we're working for these companies, right? We're like working for them. Like it's almost like if John came to us and said, "Can you tell us if people will pay this much for it? Because we're trying to come up with a price." Oh, let me put a poll up and see what everybody. It's
let's
like
fish on my YouTube show and see how high you can get this price. How high? Like, what's the maximum price the community will absorb to get this product? I mean, I love that iiRcades like, we don't know the price yet. When we know the price, we'll be honest and we'll tell you the price.
I feel like, and I don't know if this is a good analogy, but if I go into a car dealership and I'm like, man, this is a really nice, you know, whatever car, and I would be totally willing to pay $30,000 for this, but how much are you selling it for? You know, and then they're like, well, we were gonna sell it for $28,000, but since he said he'd pay $30,000, then you go, it's your lucky day. It's $30,000. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what I feel like happens. Like when we make these speculation videos, it's like we're telling the company, well, this is the most that we're willing to pay. And then they're going to go, okay, they'll pay that much. You know, it's like,
right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I agree 100%. It all depends. You know what I mean? We're just throwing guesses out there about something that we're speculating, or it's just speculation. I'm not definitely 100% saying, all right, let's just say this cabinet, we think it's $700. How much y'all gonna pay? You know, they say, oh, I'll pay it. No. It might be okay, but, you know, I'm not saying we're label. I'm just saying there ain't nothing wrong with messing around throwing numbers out there. That's it. We're just playing this speculation, it's just conversation. You know, it's good conversation.
Well,
you can't get mad.
This. They do have like an idea, right? Like they know how much margin that they have to have. They know what their cost price is. So it's not like they're completely relying on what we speculate to set prices. But if they're like, you know, guys, do you think we can get 600 or 650? What do you think? Well, I don't know. Let's see what Rainwater says when he does this poll. You know what I'm saying?
I love this. Yeah. And we need to get to 500. That way we can do community posts. So do I. Get us to 500 so we can do polls. We totally need to do that.
Where are we at? How many do we have? 490 or something?
450.
Like my channel and iiRcadians are even now. So we're close to even. We're right before 500. So
if you're subscribed to this, but you're not subscribed to Brad, go subscribe to Brad. Yeah, if you're subscribed to Brad, but you're not subscribed to this, subscribe to this.
Subscribe to all of us.
Subscribe to them all. There you go.
And all the YouTubers that are here too, because they're awesome.
There's a lot of YouTubers in the channel.
A lot of cool people on the chat today.
Before we get closed out, I think we need to give somebody a chance to win some money.
Think so? Oh. All right, let's do that. But before we do that, Mikey wants to plug. We got merch now, right?
We do have some merch. Yes, we have an official store now, and it'll be it was up here. Can't blame me for this one, Jeff.
No,
that's right. I don't believe it. No FOMO.
We got it right here. Look at that. The fancy merch. You can get your stickers. Yeah. You got your T-shirts.
That clock. I'm eyeballing that clock. I'm going to be putting that on my wall.
We have an iiRcadians clock.
Yeah.
I thought that was a stool cover.
Yeah. Can I put it on a chain and wear it like Flavor Flav?
Yeah,
totally. That would be awesome.
Totally.
What's up, boy?
Hats and everything, and there's going to be more. We're going to add more stuff to this too. So, so there you go. You can support the show by blinging out, and people will be like, "What's that?" Be like,
How to Bachelor wants some yoga pants.
Oh, and we're going to be putting in some special CT Jason shirts and Rainwater shirts and Papa Brad shirts and
even more to come.
Or to put that CT Jason in blood red. You know, you're
blood red shirt.
We'll save you some money.
There you go. So with that being said, we're already at an hour. So let's do the can you guess it? CT Jason's got another crazy, what do you call these? Like items?
You're just random stuff that I come across in my adventures.
Do you want to preface this with anything? Because you're looking for a certain answer in this one.
All right, now this one right here is a 2-part answer. So get ready. You got to write both things. It's going to be an easy one.
Fastest fingers.
And what's the prize?
What's the prize?
$20. Another $20.
$20, no holla.
Cash money.
$20 cash money.
Here we go.
Fastest fingers.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's time for us to play Can You Guess It? And right here, I got a whole bunch of collectibles that I've come across over the years. And right now, we're going to see if you can guess one of those items. And if you can, the first person to type it in wins $20. So, folks, let me think which item is going to be today. All right, here we got this circular shape. This thing is used to capture and contain wild animals. It's on a show that's still on to this day. There's several different variations of this item. What do you think it is? And here's the double answer. What is this item? And what show does it come from?
Okay,
all right, let's see
both answers. Gotta have them both.
Gotta have them both.
To know
both
the show on the home. I think I see one.
I see one.
My chat's froze over here. I can't tell.
I saw Brooklyn Menace get it.
Yep, that's what I think too. Brooklyn Menace, you are the winner. You won $20.
Oh man!
You hit me up after this, and I'll take care of you.
So close too, just a little bit after.
There you go. And a lot of people had Pokeball, but they didn't listen to the directions.
Both ones.
Gotta have both.
He knew he was throwing a softball your guys' way, so that's why he wanted both words, you know.
That's easy. Everybody knows what a Pokeball is. If you don't, that's crazy.
I love how you said it's used to capture animals.
That's what they do. Capture some animals and stuff.
Gotta get them all.
I wish that was real.
Guys. Well, that's all we have for the show today. I feel like it just flew by, but we're gonna have another show again next week. I might not be there. I've got some stuff going on this week, but we're gonna have an awesome show again next week. Anything else that I'm missing here, guys, before we close it out?
Don't forget, play Tropical Angel.
Yeah,
win that bounty.
$50.
Yeah,
$50. Now get it right. $50 for third place. You got to be ranked number 3.
Okay. He's adding the extra. You got to be at least number 3. Okay, all right. So
and you got to be present.
25. You get an entry for the $25 from Brad.
If we'll do a drawing for that. Mm-hmm.
But if you get also, you win that 50 automatically.
Okay. All right. So let me clarify. So automatically you get the other 25 if you're ranked number 3 or better.
Yep. That puts them in a separate drawing.
Okay. Well, wait. What if there's somebody that gets first, second, and third? Like
you can only get one entry.
I guess they're going to win.
Yeah.
All 3 of those people would get another 25. Is that how it works?
No.
We'll see. Let's just see how it plays out.
Yeah, let's see. Come on.
I might throw extra bonus on there, depending on how many people try.
This is
All
all
right.
for fun. We just do
See, I
this for
told you,
fun.
CT
We're not
Jason's putting
monetized.
folks on the payroll.
Putting folks on the payroll. All right, guys.
You just called me the benefactor.
There you
See,
go.
he's the man behind the mask is the man with all the money. That's why do you think I was busting his chops earlier, Twisted Chris? He's the one paying all our checks.
Yeah,
I'd rather
hey,
give it
he's
away
paying
and get
us
that
checks.
computer.
I make.
Oh yeah, you know what? Give
Not
him all the money
much.
back. He needs a laptop. That's what we need. We need to get Jason a computer.
I need to stop giving away that money.
That's right. You give away all your money, you can't afford the laptop.
It's all right. Well, we had a great show, guys.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. And
Thank you so much. Thanks everyone for being here.